All right, this is Lego 7676 Republic Gunship. This is from Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith era. Very big. Maybe the biggest thing I've built so far. Pretty quickly, we'll run through the features and then a couple of build notes and go through there. So we've got two openable turrets on either side. They do hold a fig, as you can see. The rocket pods here at the top, if you flick these, they will shoot out. There's that little bit of tension that we've seen in some of the other things. So you got 8 missiles that launch here from the top. Here you've got 2 cockpits. Now you notice these hinges are extremely tight. I don't know if that's from age or from original manufacture, but they are extremely tight and really don't like to open. Well, that one went pretty smoothly. Again, each of those also hold a minifig. Very nice ball turrets here, move in all directions. So that is excellent. And then as well here in the back, you've got a small. You've got the ball turret and an area. And an area, it's not really a cockpit, but it does have the hatch as if there was a guy there. You'll see we lower this here, and what you have here is a speeder bike. Now it doesn't actually come out of that hatch. The wings here, you can see these red triangle pieces. The wings are hinged, and that's what holds them in their original, slanted position. If you notice this lever back here, right here, this allows you to open the cargo bay doors. So kind of slick. These doors also open. Inside, we have... If I can get him out of here. We have a speeder bike. Really cool little build. Couple of skiffs to give it that kind of floating appearance. It does hold a fig on top. If you notice right here, there is just a little piece that actually their legs go around to slip them onto there. But this has a nice little storage area in the back where it docks into the ship, so that's cool. Also, if you look in here, there's some interior decorations, if you will. Benches for troop seating, etc. In here, we have, this is an extremely tight fit. Oh. But if we lift these doors up here, you have what I believe to be a back to rejuvenation pod. So if someone were to be injured, they would be put in this for storage until they could be, and this does open here like this, as if you could put someone inside. Really cool feature here, this little ramp that we built. If you look inside the ship, you slip that through and that holds that pod in place, and then you drop these doors down, and voila. Here at the front, we've got one more set of doors. This opens up on either side to reveal some sort of floating pod. I don't remember this. I don't know what it is or what it is supposed to do, other than the fact that it's in there. And again, you build this this base on the bottom, and if you look right in here, you can see there's a slot for it to slide into. So the storage mechanisms for all the little ancillary pieces is very cool. If I turn us around here, like I said, we've got the hatch here, doors on both sides open, fully all the way through. So, interesting. Another interesting piece about this build was how this was placed. It's obviously not at a right angle, so if we lift this here, you'll see this piece is actually hinged in. And this piece right here slips past this front area and comes down to rest so that it stays at the proper angle for the movies without being specialized parts made. And then this little hatch closes. I did forget there's this little thing in there. I believe it's supposed to be some sort of probe droid or the like, and that just goes right up in here inside this little cockpit area. Some cool features. Again, all the hinge work and the use of the Technic blocks is really cool. Lots of pins, hinges, levers, all these doors open in kind of dual ways. On a double hinge kind of system, so I like that a lot. The ball turrets again are really well done. They just snap on using a system like this, and then that turret allows full freedom of motion. The pods here. This is actually, you see it spins like this. This is actually a Technic square peg that runs through the length of most of this. And these are all just round pieces that have been pieced together to form the shape of all this. Nice touches with the old Galactic Republic logos here. Some nice stickers to give it shape. The pods are pre-printed. Overall, very nice. A lot of cool stuff on the inside of this build. A lot of interesting thoughts. I liked all the little pieces that I got to make during it. Never been a big fan of the Old Republic color palettes, especially the lime green, the maroon with the white. It's just a little too almost bright for me, but accurate to the films and what were made. You'll notice the bay doors. These ones are holding pretty well. These ones don't feel like they fit together quite as well. They kind of shift and fall. I don't know if that is just an old, an aspect of the build, or if it is just the older pieces not quite fitting together as well as they used to. But really, other than the kind of stiff hinge right here, I think everything came together really well. It's a very interesting piece. I'm really glad that I got to build it, both for its size, number of pieces, complexity, and I really, really enjoyed all the little pieces that go into it as you're building something, and then you see how perfectly it slides into, where it's meant to be stored. So, this is Lego 7676 Republic Gunship from the old, I believe, Revenge of the Sith or Attack of the Clones era.